Hi guys, it's Esther with Esther's VSG Trek. It's April 25th. I'm off today and I've had notes to do a couple vlogs about different topics, so I figured let me get a few out there. And trying to just do my quick updates and remember poignant things or just come through with my weight. I don't often talk about NSVs, and I've had a lot of them. We all do. But I just wanted to talk about some of the ones that have happened that I might have not even realized at the time. But with a little reflection, I'm like, oh, that really did happen. For instance, I weigh less than my husband now. I've been weighing less than my husband for probably a good 20 pounds at least. No, I think I weighed more than David when we dated the first time around, because we dated when we were both 16 for, I forget how long, but we were first sweethearts. So I have always been bigger than that guy. And now he's bigger than me. Ha ha ha. And will be forever. Ha ha ha. As it should be. Not that it should be, but you know what I mean. That's just amazing. Amazing to me. One of the main motivators for me to have VSG was the back pain I have, or had. I still have it, but it's different now. I have degenerative discs, and it's not the same pain. I've had a few flare-ups, but I can still function, whereas before I'd be laid up for at least 12 hours with my TENS unit, trying to do boiling hot baths with ice and ice in bed, and just horrible. Horrible. This one correlates back to my husband. He gets really silly. He's a serious guy, but then he gets these like little bugs of silliness, and he starts saying, "Where are you? Where are you? Where you go? Where are you?" Because I'm disappearing. That's awesome. Something that's new is that I can try on clothes anywhere. That's a really weird one. Like when you first start out, you might have still enjoyed shopping or whatnot. I typically refrained as much as possible because I used to be a shopaholic. So I would only really go and look for something if I needed it. But now I'm trying to, if I go shopping at Target or anywhere that has clothes, if I have a little time, I try to grab a couple sizes just to see where I'm at, to see, how things might change as I continue losing weight. So it's crazy that I can try on clothes anywhere, and shoes. I have really, really wide feet. I do not think I have gone down in size. I have purchased some 10s recently, size 10, but the width has gone down. So I am able to try on and actually consider more of the selection that they have for size 10s than before, because before they had to be wide, really, really wide. And I hate the Dunlaps, like the hangover. If the sole is very narrow and the feet's very wide, I don't like that either. But I'm finding more options, and trying to keep it in check, because my closet, I see the walls. It's threadbare. I went through it a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I'm trying to control myself. I can wear pumps again. I started out wearing heels. Like back in the day, it wasn't these like 9-inch heels that you would wear. It was like a good 3-inch, 3.5, 4. I started out wearing those when I was like 15, 16, 17, like that. I haven't been able to do those for a long time. But I'm wearing pumps again and wearing them comfortably. I could probably go higher, but I don't want to because I have this ongoing battle with gravity. It's serious. I know it's real, so I'm not trying to test fate, but I can wear pumps again, which is nice because sometimes you want to have that little lift, that more feminine silhouette, if you will. I have almost no knee pain. I was at the point, because I had gotten so heavy and stayed so heavy after the pregnancy, that my right knee especially was bothering me, and so far so good. My mood, oh my goodness. Now I can still get crabby, especially if I'm like PMSing, but I was constantly in the stinker. I was constantly just what it was, very tired and in pain. So yeah, I was crabby. I was crabby a lot. I'm not like that anymore. I'm normal. I do still get like that sometimes, but it's not the constant it used to be. Before, it used to be constant crab, occasional real me. Now it's like more real me with the occasional crab, as it should be. And I hope it continues to improve. I'm a better mom. Oh my goodness. I was so tired. And the kids, they don't have an off button. They don't have a mute button. Woo. Trying my everlasting nerves. And that still happens, but it takes a lot more for me to be at my wit's end. A lot more than before. More options. Back to clothes. You can go through a normal store and pick up clearance items. Oh my goodness, awesome. Really cheap clothes. That's awesome. Taking compliments. Before, when I used to diet without VSG, there was a part of me that knew that it was only going to work for X amount of time, that something was going to happen. Something was going to happen, and I was going to turn to my comfort food. Compliments would derail me, because that meant that I had been good for a little while, and that I had been seeing success, and that, why don't you just go ahead and have this little treat? You deserve this treat. And why don't you go ahead and, having been wanting this or that or this. I hated compliments. And how do you tell somebody, hey, can you not be a nice person and compliment me because my brain's broken and it's going to derail me? Like, how do you explain that to people? You can't. So compliments were horrible. But now I just get this biggest smile on my face, and they start talking to me, and I'm just like, thank you. I'm like, yeah, it's been hard work, and I still have work to do. I'm enjoying it. Thank you. I'm not running from it. I'm looking them in the eye. I'm agreeing with them. Yes, I look good. I look so much better. I'm healthier. I feel it. I'm stronger. Yep. It's hard work. Thanks for acknowledging it. That's a huge change for me. Huge. When bad habits creep up, I can take control. Before, it'd be one little thing, and then I'd add another little thing. I'll slip this other little thing, and before I knew it, I'd be derailed for a day, a week, a month, 2 months of just a free-for-all eating. If I have a bad day, which have been very rare since starting keto, I was having the routine bad day regularly before keto, just with the VSG. Now, today, the 25th of April, I have to say it's the first day that's happened to me since starting keto on December 26th, and that stems from the lack of sleep I have, the subliminal stress of my mom having minor surgery. It was nothing, and I know it's nothing, and I'm very logical, but the subliminal was there. And then the relief that everything went well, and then she's here, and she's a little achy and whatnot. So, coming home from food, I mentioned it in another vlog. I picked up a Jimmy John's Unwich and ate the whole thing, and then an hour later, I ate a bunch of more food and had a half a cup of diet juice right after that. I never drink right after I eat. But guess what? It's okay. It was all keto. I had my slip up. I acknowledge it. I'm back in control. It's not the rule. It's not the master of me. It's so wonderful. That's a huge NSV. I can say I'm in control. The fatty doesn't rule anymore. She's still there talking, sometimes screaming, but I can take control. I was heckled when I was first starting to walk in my neighborhood. Some kids pulled up beside me and were like, and I heard fat B at the end, and they rode off. I talked about it once before, and honestly, my reaction was like, no way, I got heckled. You see, because if you're on your couch, no one can do that to you. No one control you if you're on your couch. You're not doing anything. But if you're out there busting your butt or in the gym busting your butt and someone gives you a side eye or like a, oh my goodness, what is she doing here? Or a blah, 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 fat bee. Yeah, whatever. I'm working on mine, but you're an idiot forever. What about them apples, huh? Oh, it was, I really saw that as an NSV. I know I'm crazy. Um, an NSV, and I don't know if I know how to handle this well yet, but it's the, oh, you're smaller than me now statement. I think most people, I can feel they're saying it in a positive way. You know, they're not trying to dig. They're just like realizing, wow, there's been a massive change in you and you're so different that you might even be smaller than me. So in my mind, I can handle that better than like the moment. So I just kind of just smile. I'm like, oh, I'm like, well, just keep trying to, work out. That's what happens. And a smile can get you out of a lot. So just smile. And then the final one I wanted to talk to was Miss Lorraine at church. She's this sweet, sweet older lady. And, I cut my hair real short not that long after. So, she was like looking at me one day. We have to sit in the back of the church because I have a 2-year-old who's a hellion. You tell him to sit, he wants to run. Like, he'll do whatever the opposite it is that you say. So we sit in the back. And it was like we were in there by chance a little earlier than service. And she was looking back there. She kept looking back there. And she came and walked past. And then she walked past again and stopped in her tracks and did one of these. Esther, is that you? I'm like, yeah, Miss Lorraine. And she's like, I was wondering who's that lady David's with. She didn't think it was me. She thought my husband was bringing some other lady up in that church. Oh, it was so funny. And she's like, you've just lost so much weight. You look like a new woman. My goodness. And again, her heart, the way, the energy, I could feel that she was just like in awe and amazement. And that's been the most outlandish, oh my goodness, but she seriously was not recognizing me and thought my husband was bringing some other lady with the kids to church. Hilarious. But those are just a few of my NSVs I wanted to get out there. I am a scatterbrain. I have all the intentions to make such complete and wonderful vlogs, but the reality is I am thankful for anything I get out there because I'm so busy and, mom, employee, daughter, wife, wannabe runner, wannabe fitness guru, living that keto life. It's a lot. So those are a few of my NSVs. If you haven't remembered to talk about them, make a list and do a vlog eventually because you're having them. I know you're having them. Share them with us. We do lift each other up. So give us your sunshine sometime. Bye.